welcome back to Lychee Pink Planner. It's me, Emma. Hi, I remembered my name. Yay! I just ticked that one off on the old to-do list, remember name. I hope everyone's had a really lovely week. I have actually had some really nice positive feedback recently, and suggestions are always taken on board. I received a suggestion last week on last week's video to zoom in a bit more when I'm laying down my stickers. So we shall do that henceforth. I may not be able to do it for all of the video, but I will try and incorporate a large majority of me laying down the stickers slightly more zoomed in. So, on to this week's planning. I am planning for the week commencing the 29th of March, which means April is here. Now, by the time this video has gone up, the clocks should have already gone forward. So that can only mean one thing. Yep. Yeah, I know you know, more floral spreads. Well, for me anyway, I am such a sucker for a floral spread. I can't help it. It's like it oozes out of my fingertips all year round, to be quite honest with you. I love flowers, I love floral spreads. If you're going to judge me kindly on that. So, this is the new Pressed Florals Happy Planner sticker book. I'm going to show you a little bit inside here. There's plenty of flick throughs for you to look through. You know, you're probably not coming to my channel to look for a flick through. I have actually taken out already some stickers and I've posted them to my mum because I think she would appreciate them more than me. Anyway, here we go again. This is why it's called a prattle and plan, because I do tend to prattle and get completely lost. Right, move on. So, I do sometimes struggle a little bit to work out, especially in the dashboard layout, where I'm going to put these standard sized boxes. I don't claim to be that creative, if I'm being, well, I am being very honest. I'm not a super creative person. I can chat and chat and chat, yeah, but creative, no. But the reason why I brought this particular sticker book is because I love pressed florals. Last year I made a small little Facebook group, and it was, do you know what, I can't remember the name of what I called the group. Random Acts of Kindness During the COVID-19 Pandemic, and it was exclusively a random act of kindness group, and many people in the group, we exchanged little notes to each other. And I took some of the daisies out of my garden. I flattened them using the microwave technique.
Microwave.
Oh my days, that will change your pressed florals game massively. It is literally a plate, your flour. You then take some baking parchment, put a little bit of kitchen paper over the top, put a plate on top of that, bing it in the old
microwave.
2 minutes. Well, no, go for a minute at first. Nobody wants a fried dandelion or a daisy, do they? Bing, pull it out, have a look, see if it's nice and dry. If it's not, everything back on the top, plate on the top, and then just keep going until basically it evaporates all of the moisture, and then you've got beautiful pressed flowers. Be careful for those plate marks though, okay? Nobody wants plate marks in their daisies. Nobody. Now there's some in here that I do like. I don't know, there's something about this colour that doesn't really draw me, but I love the lilies, but the colour palette itself, yeah, it's very autumnal. I might find a use for that later on in the year. I love these. Now the natural kind of, I say natural, it's not natural. The colour palette at the moment in the Homebody dashboard has kind of got these baby blues, almost kind of like apricot, kind of like creamy oranges, and there's a flash of yellow and of course the green. So I want to try and keep everything in keeping. That's just the way how I plan. I like to try and keep the colour palette similar. It's flicked out of shot. There we go. It didn't flick out of shot. I probably didn't have it in shot. Let's be honest. Look, these are definitely more autumnal. Oh, we could maybe incorporate a bit of yellow. Oh, look at that pansy, isn't it beautiful? Oh, the purple. Right, feminist, you're going to have to go a moment. There we go. Come on, play the game.
Come on, big game.
The green. Do you know what? The green. Ooh. We might be onto something here with the greens. Oh, and then we get this. I wish that the sticker book actually had less functionals. I know that's controversial. I wanted more of my pressed flowers. Ooh, chase the sunset. I can see that going along there. Be your own sunshine. I love that. Choose joy, just bloom. Oh, look at that. Free the flowers. That's cute. That's got to go somewhere, and it's got to go on here now. Right, let's get this on. Oh no. I can already see an issue. Because I'm thinking put that across the bottom. But I've pre-planned a bit of washi down here. And I obviously don't want it to go over my date. But like everyone else, I know I won't be planning anything for Saturday. Hashtag COVID. Right, come on. Let's do this. Line it up, line it up. Free the flowers. Do you know, the one thing that I am absolutely looking forward to in a few weeks' time is going to have my nails manicured. I cannot wait. One of my previous career choices was I used to do nails. But it is so hard, regardless of how long you've been in that career. If you are right-handed, you can do the left-handed beautifully, but when it then comes to doing the other side, it just all goes to pot, darling. I quite like that. Quite impressed with that. I can't get the big box out because although I love that one, I am feeling I need to maybe bring out. Let's have a look through some layered florals. You're getting a theme here. Fun florals, is that maybe going to have? There's gardening flowers. Flowers. Let's get a bit of the flowers out. Oh, look, detail flowers, yeah. That should do me, maybe. So, while I'm having a flick through of these books and then trying to work out where I'm going to lay some of these flowers, I thought I'd have a little bit of a chat this week of something that I've been rewatching because I'm a diehard fan from absolutely years and years ago, and I tend to watch, especially like the Easter specials and the Christmas specials, around significant times during the year, and I am talking about The Vicar of Dibley. I adore The Vicar of Dibley. You do not need to be a religious person, have any kind of faith to watch that show. There are just so many elements of it that are just so innocent and so beautiful, and I adore it. I love Dawn French. She is out there for all of the women who may have body image problems, and her being out there as a plus size woman, she is funny, she is beautiful, she is creative. You know what? Damn it, she has the lot, and she carries herself so beautifully. And it's not that she doesn't have her own body image problems, of course she does. You know, she's barraged with an awful amount of some pretty nasty comments that people feel that they need to share with her. So I watched the Easter special this week. Now that was very, very early on when they first started to make The Vicar of Dibley. It absolutely was. I believe it was actually in between season 1 and season 2, because it has the famous Letitia Cropley.
Mrs. Cropley?
Oh, yes.
And of course, Letitia Cropley is known in the village for her creations, how would we put it? Her unique cooking style.
Very unusual sandwiches. What's this with the ham?
Lemon curd.
Chocolate.
No, Marmite. These ones are lard and fish paste. And these are the plain ones. With just a hint of liver.
And obviously in that particular episode is the last time that we see Letitia Cropley.
My cooking. Was I a great experimenter, a pioneer, whose rich command of unorthodox mixtures will be the stuff of legend in the new millennium? Or was my food just ghastly?
And she requests to Geraldine that she takes over as the Easter Bunny for Dibley. And of course there's this running joke. I mean, there's that scene where Geraldine is sitting on her sofa with Alice and they're talking about the Easter Bunny and she wants to talk the truth about the Easter Bunny, and then of course you see Alice's face just drop.
You still believe that the Easter Bunny buys all the eggs for the children and distributes them, don't you?
That's right.
Well, he doesn't. I bought these eggs for the children to hide in the gardens on Easter morning.
No. No, you didn't.
And then Geraldine decides, okay, I need to do the kind thing here and just, go along with it, that the Easter Bunny is real.
Mrs. Cropley got a phone call from the Easter Bunny, who said he was just too busy to buy them this year. He's filling out all the forms for the Child Support Agency.
And she says to Geraldine,
Let me bequeath to you my other life's great achievement. Say you'll do it, but promise me.
Yes, of course I will. What is it?
Well, it's something I've done for the past 30 years. And my father did it before me. You are my chosen one.
and Geraldine for Lent has been giving up chocolate. She's obviously finding it very hard because what does the Easter Bunny deliver? Chocolate. And then there's that just hilarious scene, you know, where she's going around and she's looking gorgeous as a bunny.
If I'd have known becoming a priest would entail dressing up in a rabbit costume, I'd have had a complete rethink and taken up prostitution. As indeed my headmistress originally suggested.
There's then that moment where they're all like, they all discover on the village green that she had asked them all to be the Easter Bunny of Dibley.
Oh, hell. Any more will be able to stage a production of bloody Watership Down.
It just gets me. I just love the innocence of the Vicar of Dibley. I absolutely do. And I remember when the news hit that the actress who plays Alice, Emma Chambers, there she is, bless her, being absolutely horrified hearing in the news that Emma Chambers had died at such a young age. Anyway, I've done it again. Oh, right. Move on to something happy. Stickers are happy. Stickers are happy. Let's get to laying, shall we? I'm going to carry on laying some stickers. You're going to hear the music and then we'll get onto the typing part with Joan.
Follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, a mountain so high you can keep me away. Get it. Follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, a mountain so high you can keep us away from his love.
Right, so you all missed something because some Nelly didn't push the record button.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Yeah, I explained how I made that photo and then I took one of these and a wax candle to put a wax seal on. Now, I got a little bit overzealous and, you know, the wax, there was a little bit of a flame going on for a few minutes. Let's see if that worked. Well, it did work and I think it looks quite cute, but in a way I'm gutted because I think you would have all found that quite funny that like I set a flame on my page, but then also by not recording it there's no evidence that I set the wax on fire a little bit. Oh, and I did also say that that wax seal came in the Oodle My Doodles advent calendar, and that is what started off a little bit of a wax seal obsession. Oh no, my candle's gone out. These don't always like melt very evenly. So sometimes I find that literally running like this candle lighter over it actually makes the wax melt quite quickly, and I get a bit more of a cleaner like looking wax melt on it. There we go. Make sure that I've got my beautiful rose the right way up, and kersplosh. Oh, I feel like I was blowing out a birthday cake. Should have made a wish, shouldn't I? I wish not to burn anything. Only takes a few seconds just to get the impression. And then pop it off. Oh no, it doesn't want to come off. It's not quite ready. Oh, okay, okay. We'll go by your lead. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. And I've got a splodge of a rose there and a splodge of a dandelion up there. Blinking gorgeous. Successful use of a lighter and candle and nothing burnt. Well, if I'd have been recording you would have seen that I kind of set the wax on fire, but there's no evidence of that. Shh. I just feel I want like one box over here. Let's have a look, see if they've got a box sticker that I can utilise. Of course they have, duh. They've got loads of box stickers, but they're not. No, might need to be from the layered florals. Oh, I do love those colours. I love the watercolours. I really love the watercolours. I'm not such a fan of the primary colour flowers. It's very controversial, I know, and I apologise if I offend anybody with that. It's just a personal choice. Oh, hello. When in doubt, add flowers. Let's be adding that on, shall we? Yes. When in doubt, add flowers. Yeah, I do. Oh, 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 oh. I know what I've got the urge to do. Yep.
Always when we fight, I kiss you once or twice.
Oh, do you know what? These do really smell. And I think after I finish filming this, my husband's going to come in and he's going to be you had a candle going and he'll come over and he'll look at his TV because he'll be worried I've melted more of it. Oh, look. You know, I've done all this, but then I didn't think, will this go through my typewriter? Oh. Well done. Well done. Another thought through plan with me. Or prattle and plan. Let's just give up on the words. Right, let's put all these things away. Get Joan in and get a cracking with the actual plans. Here she comes. The star of the show. Oh no, oh no. Right, I've got to do something very risky. I'm going to have to melt the wax so it's a bit flatter, so it'll go through Joan.
Fire in the disco. Fire in the Taco Bell. Fire in the disco. Fire in the gates of hell. Don't you wanna know how we keep starting fires? It's my desire. It's my desire. It's my desire. Don't you wanna know how we keep starting fires? It's my desire. It's my desire. It's my desire. Danger, danger.
It's done. It's a mess. It is an absolute mess. But Joan, perfect as ever. Have learnt. I still can't be trusted with candles. I probably shouldn't use wax seals because that involves the use of candles. Right. I have a feeling there might be bloopers. Seriously. Anyway, take care everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this week's mess. I think it can only be described as a mess. Bye. Take care. Bye. Never any charge. Now it's out of paper. La 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 la, interval.